Hi guys, we're here at the Supertee booth. What we want to accomplish here at Supertee is we want to be able to go around to all the children's hospitals. Actually, that's what we're doing. We're going around to the children's hospitals around Australia, giving them these superhero-themed medical garments. It comes from a personal story. Co-founder Jason, his daughter Angela had a rare form of cancer, and during that hospital journey, he found it very difficult to change the top. When these kids have IV lines, central lines, monitoring cables, ECG cables, very hard to change the tops. So they have to wait for a nurse to come in, unplug everything, they change the top, plug everything back in, and especially when they're going through chemo, they tend to throw up a lot, so this could happen so many times one night. The parents feel a bit useless, and you know what, we thought other families are going through this same thing, let's try to help them out. So we've come out with a Supertee. As I said, there's a medical garment, it's 100% cotton, non-toxic, hypoallergenic. It even starts on the sides. We've tried ties, zippers, Velcro, and none of them work. This is actually the easiest way to do it. It leaves spacing in the side so the cables can come out the side instead of underneath and exposing their tummies. The underarms, for example, once it's clicked on, the underarms stay open for easy thermometer checks. And last but not least, the cape turns into a bib. When a child's stuck in bed, you can imagine how messy that would get, and a lot of these kids in the hospital don't have an immune system, or very little. So we've got to try to keep it as hygienic as we can. We go around with superhero characters like Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman. They knock on their doors, they say, "Hey Jimmy, we've heard you've been brave and strong, so you're our superhero. Have a superhero pack." They come in little packs, little tins where they can put their little stuff in there, their little toys, their little lollies, and it comes with a custom comic where it shows the story of another child going through the same process. Because a lot of these children, they don't know what they're going through. They feel like they're alone. But when they read about another child that's going through something similar to them, they don't feel alone anymore.
Yeah.
And it's got some colouring, and it's got some activities at the back, and some morale boosting stickers. So we don't want these parents and families to buy these. We're asking upon the community to give a helping hand so we can go and give these to these families and make their stay a bit easier in hospital.
And where can people find you guys, like social media wise?
Yeah, please look us up on either Facebook, the Supertee Project, or Instagram. We're also on there. Follow our journey, spread the word. The more people know about us, hopefully the more packs will get sponsored and the more kids will get to.
So what are you guys all about, and what do you guys do for your company?
Okay, so Supertee is based upon the Batman effect, and the Batman effect is a study of children that put on a superhero costume. In one case it was the Batman costume, and there were a bunch of kids that were given the costume and a bunch of kids that were not wearing a costume but given the same task. And the task was they had a bunch of keys, and there was a toy inside of a box, and they had to use multiple keys to try and open the box. And the test was to see how long the child would last trying to open the box, and it turns out none of the keys actually opened the box, but the test was to see how resilient the children were with or without the costume. And so all of the kids that were wearing Batman costume were more resilient because they tried for longer, they tried more keys, and they were more determined to try and open the box, as opposed to kids that were not wearing the costume. They gave up pretty quickly and were disinterested. So that just shows how putting on a costume can make a child more resilient. And so carrying that over into a hospital environment, the philosophy is with kids wearing a superhero medical garment, they're going to take on superhero properties, which might be strength or courage or properties that perhaps we may not have just as a regular person, so it helps us feel more empowered. And then these gowns are MRI friendly, so they can wear them going into a procedure or having a procedure done. And we we believe in that because as cosplayers ourselves, we feel more empowered when we wear our costumes. So we want to support these guys because we believe in that philosophy. We know it works. So.
And how does it like make you guys feel about helping out less fortunate kids in hospitals and stuff?
It's amazing.
Look, I think for all of us, we as children, you know, we weren't in the hospitals, but the superheroes had such a big, strong influence on us as cosplayers. So I guess we are just trying to give that back to these kids as well, trying to inspire them. And I can't describe the feeling, you know, when we give these kids these Supertees, just a smile and, you know, pure joy that comes over their faces. And it is heart-wrenching, but you know, you've got these incredibly sick children that still just have so much joy and laughter, you know, and it's just fantastic to see. So we love working with Supertee. They do such a great job, and yeah, hopefully we can give some of that back to the children as well.